Hi guys, so I'm coming to you today with a get ready with me video. Now this is my first one. It is a little weird to talk and put on makeup and stuff. I went ahead and do like a talk through because I didn't know if you guys would prefer that or where I put music over. If you guys have any preference, go ahead and put it down in the comment section below. And this is a look I did for you guys today. Now this is a look that I do quite often. It's something I've been loving a lot this month. You'll probably see some of these items mentioned in my monthly favorites come the end of January. So I want you guys to go ahead and take a closer look, and there you go. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the look. And if you guys would like any other looks for me to do, go ahead and put them down in the comment section below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Now the first thing that I use is my NanoBlur. If you guys haven't heard about this, this is at the drugstore. I love it. They have other ones that I want to try. It is pretty pricey. It's about $20 at Walgreens. So if you guys are interested in this, go check it out or look up reviews online. And I usually place this on because I don't feel like I need it everywhere. Just maybe slightly around my nose for my pores, because sometimes I feel like they can be a little large appearing depending on the foundation I'm wearing. So, and it's supposed to fill in fine lines, and I just kind of tap it in. And I have huge smile lines because I smile a lot, so just helps fade them out a little bit. Especially if you're going to do like photography or something, this is really good for that. And I switch into my foundation now. My foundations change daily. I have numerous foundations. It just depends on how my skin is acting, how the weather is outside, because that does affect how my foundation looks and feels. And the one I'm really in love with is my Marc Jacobs one, so I'm going to go ahead and apply that. And I use different brushes every day. It just depends, like I said, how I feel. I think today I'm going to use my Sigma F60. And it just takes a couple of pumps. And some people like to do 2 layers. I like to just do 1. I just feel like it's best at 1 layer. And if I use my Sigma brush, what I do is I place it on the areas where I need the most coverage, which are usually like my cheeks. Like I said, my pores, and if like right now I have a little breakout. And then I buff it out. Just not too much, because I feel like it can make me look kind of dry. So. And I have a little breakouts right there. I like foundations that are very nice feeling but give coverage, but you know, not like they look like I'm wearing a ton of makeup either. Okay, and then after that I'm just going to go in with my buffing brush from Real Techniques by Samantha Chapman and just buff that out a little bit because I don't want it to pile up on my face. And I like doing this because then you can still control your coverage and how much you're going to place on your face. And then what I do is I usually just pump 1 or 2 pumps on my hand, and then with whatever I have left, I just place that all over my faces that don't need, you know, the places on my face that don't need a lot of coverage. And I'm not trying to cover up my freckles because it really doesn't bother me. I know some people don't like freckles, but my freckles were a lot worse when I was a kid, so can't complain. Gives you character. Okay, and I take the rest down my neck. I don't like taking fresh amounts and trying to put it down my neck. I feel like it looks funny. Okay, and anything that you can still see as far as breakout wise, I will just go back and put some concealer on. And take it down my neck. And I really like to buff out the forehead. I cannot stand when I feel like I have a lot of foundation in a place that I don't think it really needs it. So it's great to have a good buffing brush. And then I just wipe off the back of my hand, the makeup wipe. And then for my concealer, I'm loving my MAC ProLongwear concealer. And I mainly use this under my eyes, and then like if I have a breakout. This is the first breakout I've had in forever, so can't complain. It's not even bad, so. But just be careful because a lot does come out of this bump. That's the only downside I will say to that. And for my concealer, I've been loving this Real Techniques pointed foundation brush, which I just use simply for concealer. And I love it under my eyes. And if you have dry skin like me, oh, finding a concealer for under your eyes can be a pain. And I like that it kind of lifts my eye. You know, use your weakest finger to pat it in so that you don't pull on the skin. We don't want to age ourselves prematurely. And I just pat it. And I feel like I get so dark right here, so I like to place them right here as well. And I have discoloration over my lids, so sometimes I'll just put whatever I have left over. If I pump too much, I'll place it there. All it's going to do is help hold my eye makeup on. It is really weird to talk and put on makeup. This is the first Get Ready With Me video, so I was going to do, you know, music over it, but I didn't know if anybody, you know, I know some people don't like those. So if I just talk too much, I'll just speed it up. Okay, and then whatever I've left, I'll stick on my blemishes. And then I have two right here, which I don't even know how I got those. But I scratched them today on accident. So now they stand out. Yeah, that's about it. You could do it, you know, down your nose, and then if you want to highlight, you can use your concealer to highlight. I actually like doing that more than using like a lighter foundation or anything like that. So just highlight under your eyes. Okay, so that's that. And the next thing I'm gonna do is contour. Now, I love the Sleek contour kit in light. Even now, I think even at my lightest, it doesn't appear too dark on me or anything like that. And I actually love using this brush that came with my Benefit, which one did it come with? My Hervana blush. I actually love this for contouring. I feel like it does a really good job. So just tap it off because I don't want to get too much. And you guys suck in your cheeks. And it makes it like a really even line. And then I just take it and blend it backwards. Okay, and so then you take whatever I have left on the brush and I'll take it around my temple. I don't really have a big forehead, so I really don't need to do this, but, and then whatever I've left, I bring down my chin and onto my neck to give me some color. Okay, and then if I don't feel like it's blended out, I'll do it when I finish blending my blush and stuff like that. So next I go ahead and I move on to my blush. Now my blush changes every day. I'm sure a lot of your guys' does too. Today I'm going to use my Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Exposed. It's one of my favorite, and I think it just looks good with the look I'm going to do today because it's one of my most worn looks. So I just think they complement each other. And I will always use this brush. It's the e.l.f. blush brush. I need to get more, and I just love how it places my makeup on my face. I don't know why. Because I don't have like defined cheekbones. And I just like the way it places because it lays flat against my face. So this is a must-have for me. So e.l.f., good job. I just like the contrast between that and the bronzer. I think it's really, really pretty. So that's it. And then I take the exact same brush. Oh no, I'm lying. I switched that because when I got my new highlighter, I started using a lighter, like a less dense brush because I just don't want to overpack this on my face. And I'm going to use my Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in Highlight 01. And it looks like that. I'm sure you guys have seen it a million times. And just tap it off because it is a little powdery. And I just like to take it right here. And I do take a little bit down my nose because in the center of my face. I know if people are oily, they're not going to want to do that. And I highlight under my bronzer because I feel like it makes it pop out more. So there's that. You can use a white powder. Sometimes I do that, or more neutral skinned powder. Okay. And then after that, I take the same brush that I used on my foundation, which is my buffing brush, and I just buff out my blush. I feel like I need it because I don't want it to look like too overdone, you know, for during the day. And from there I move on to my eyes, and usually I kind of mix it up. Sometimes I do my eyebrows first, sometimes I do them last. But today I think I'm going to do them last. So I'm going to go ahead and do my eye makeup, and what I use today for my primer is my Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. And I actually like this. It's really expensive, but for some reason I keep getting them at Sephora, so I will not buy the big one until I have to. And I just place it on my eye. I seem like this really works and it holds my makeup for a really long time. So I think this is my new favorite primer. And I've had like 3 of these, and they last quite a bit. And you can place on both eyes at the same time. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't, but today I'm not going to, because I've actually done this look quite a bit, and I like how everything applies if I put it on simultaneously. Okay, and so I'm going to use my MAC paint pot. Marks. I usually use my brush. And it's just I believe it's it's a concealer brush. That's it, from Sigma. I'm sure we all have one. It comes in their little kits. And I just like using my Painterly paint pot. I've gone through so much of it because I feel like it makes everything pop. Okay, I'm just clean off my finger. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead. I have like all some of my brushes that I'm gonna use right here. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the C433 Pro Blending Fluff, and this is from Crown Brush. I had to think about that one. Okay, and I'm going to go in with Max, and I believe this is Blackberry. I think it's Blackberry, and it looks like this. If you guys haven't seen it, I love this color. I don't know why, I'm usually not a fan of like really dark colors on my hooded eyes, so, but this just is so pretty. And I just pack it on. I like this brush because it is really good at packing on. I actually don't use it to blend out. And you just build it up as much as you'd like to. And I usually just, okay, so I'll take it to like right there. And then next I'm going to take one of my favorite eyeshadows, and that is Patina. It seems like that is a color you'd want to blend out with because it does seem so light in comparison, and it is a different finish, but I really like it. This is something I wear a lot lately. I feel like it's very fall appropriate. And I just blend until I like it. I usually do my makeup and like listen to music, so it's really weird with so much quietness. Okay. And then I just use a lighter hand as I go up so it gradients up. You know, we got those little lids, we gotta be careful. Okay. And then go ahead and set that down. And I'm going to go ahead and use, now I like to use something more skin toned for going between my patina and my brow shade, because like I said, I have, you know, the hooded eyes, they don't play me any favors. So I like using my NARS Barritz. If you guys don't know what that is, it's an eyeshadow and it's like really pretty flesh tone. So I'm just use that, and then this E25 from Sigma. And tap it off. And then I just blend up until I reach where I'm going to put my brow shade. And if I detailed my eyebrows like real crazy, I wouldn't need to highlight under my brow, but you know, today I don't want to do all that because it's just a regular day. And I'm using for the Lorac Pro Palette as my brow highlight. And I like to just kind of detail under my eyebrow. And then whatever I have left on the brush, I just stick in my inner corner here. That's what opens my eye more, which helps with the hooded eyes. Okay, and then I go back if I feel like I need any more blending, and I'll just add whatever's left on my brush. I don't add any more, any less. And I just love the way that goes together. Okay, and then sometimes I'll, you know, put some underneath my eye, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. No, I'm lying, I am. And I just take my Pro Prime again, and I just go under my eyelash line and rub it in. I don't like to take it in too far because I don't want to close off my eye. And I love this brush. I got this as part of my Dare palette. It's the E20, and I love this for lining under my lash line. And I'm just going to take Blackberry again. And just place some. And if you want, you can take patina, which is, I do that sometimes, and place it under the lash line. Am I going to do it? Yeah, probably I'm going to do it. Like I told you guys, I don't plan it just because even though I know this is something I do a lot, I kind of just go with what I feel like looks good at the moment. So there's that. What I'm going to do is do my eyebrows. Now I kind of go back and forth. Sometimes I use powder, sometimes I use a cream, sometimes I use a gel. It just depends on how I'm feeling. And lately one thing I've been liking to do is I just like to keep them simple. And I've been using my Gimme Brow from Benefit. And actually, like, you can brush them on, but I find that I like doing this. I take the wand, I place them on the back of my hand. It's like a tinted gel. And that way I love the shade of it. This one is in, I think, blonde. Oh, light medium, I'm sorry, it's in light medium. And I'm going to go ahead and take my favorite brush, and this is from Crown Brush again, don't know the name, it doesn't have one on it. I'm just going to take some of that gel, and I just dip it into the brush. And then I'm just going to go ahead and fill in my brows. And you could just use the wand like I said, but I feel like I get more control. You know, sometimes you can overshoot with this itty bitty brush, and you do have to use quite a bit if you're going to take it out of the packaging. And I like it because it controls my brows. Not my brows go crazy or anything like that, but I just like the control it gives me. And a little sparse right here. And usually I use my Anastasia Brow Wiz, but right now it feels so dark to me. I don't know what it is. And what I do first before I do this is I do comb it out with the spoolie that's on the end of that. I have it in my hand. Okay, so that's that. I'll do it on the other eye off camera. And now it's time for liner. Now with this look, sometimes I do not wear eyeliner, but today I'm going to, and I'm using the Physician Formula Eye Booster, the 2-in-1 lash boosting eyeliner with serum. And if you guys are looking for a dupe of the Lorac Pro, Front of the Line Pro, which is my holy grail high-end liner, this is it. It looks almost just like it too, which is really crazy, but I really like this. So let me go ahead and put this on. And I always start with my wing first. I just go up and over and fill in. And then I just make sure you look down. I'm actually really far away from the mirror right now. You can take it in as far as you like. I kind of just wing it. Haha, get it. There you have it. That's what it looks like. Now, I really do love this liner. Now, the only difference between that and the high-end Front of the Line Pro is the fact that that is not as black right away. I kind of go over it twice just to make sure it's as solid as I want it, and I can't see any skin through it. And my Front of the Line Pro is like that on one swipe, and they do have slightly different finish. This one is slightly more on the matte side, and my Front of the Line Pro is more on the glossy side. And so next I'm going to use my mascara, and I always switch between the They're Real from Benefit or the Hypno Star. This is like a 100-point perk I got from Sephora. It's my second one. Love it. So today being I'm going to use my Benefit They're Real. And I'm going to use my eyelash curler. I don't use an eyelash curler every day because my lashes, I haven't curled them. You can see they go up, but you know. And I have a hooded lid, so if you know what that's like, sometimes you get mascara on your hood and you're like, eh. So this is the Shiseido eyelash curler. I love it. And I just walk it up my lashes because I don't want to over curl them. And then I will put on my mascara. I love the Benefit Thrill. It's probably one of the mascaras I've bought repeatedly. And I just look down because I always hit my lid if I don't. Nice wiggle. I have really long bottom lashes, which I used to always hate when I was younger. Now I like it, but... And the only thing between this and, say, like, if I went out on a night out, I would probably just deepen it up and then maybe wear false eyelashes. But, okay, and for my lips, I'm going to be wearing my MAC lipstick in Patisserie? I can't even say that name. I don't know if that's what it says. But that's what it looks like, and I love it. Such a pretty color. I've been wearing it a lot lately. And I just like that it's really buildable. It is a luster finish, which is my favorite. And you can use a liner if you want every day. I don't. I just carry this around with me. Like I was going out at night, probably would wear a liner. And I love this if you guys don't. It does have like a little bit of glitter in it, or like shimmer, but you can feel it when you put it on, but it doesn't transfer to your lips. It's really weird, but it's a really pretty color. So I just do that and then push it in my lips. And that is the finished look. Now at the end of the day, I usually spray my face with my MAC Fix Plus. I still have to do the other side, so I will do that off camera. So there you go. That is my look. I hope you guys like it. I'll get closer so you can see it. Like I said, if you guys have not checked out BlackBerry or Patina's or such pretty colors from MAC, go ahead and get them offline for singles if you have the palettes for $10, I believe, or something like that. So I hope you guys like the look, and I will be back when I finish my other side of my face. So there you have it. That is one of my most worn looks currently. I hope you guys enjoyed the look, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.